Hello, I thought we'd have a look at a brand new purchase today. I've not even taken this out the protective tissue paper, so I've had just a very quick sneaky peek. But this is a Graham Farish class 37, and I purchased this from let's remove. So let's get rid of that tissue paper so you can actually see what we have got to have a look at. And this is a class 37 centre head code in BR Engineers Grey. I've not even seen this or taken it out of the box yet, not done any test runs. So let's have a look, see what it looks like. This was from looking at the website on Bachmann's, it was actually quite an exclusive model. A couple of years back I think they did it as a very exclusive, but obviously some of the retailers have still got stocks in, and I got this on a very good deal from Kerno. And at the retailers this is showing at £159.95 at the Bachmann site, which is a ridiculous amount of money for such a small locomotive. I actually purchased this on the Kerno Model Railway Centre, and this was £97.99, which is actually cheaper than a lot of the second-hand ones that's out there on eBay. So you can have a brand new one for the same price as a second-hand one. So that's what I decided to go for. I didn't actually show you the box. But that's the model code. It is 371-466DB, and this is the Graham Farish class 37/0, running number 37142, and it is DCC 6-pin ready. So let's get this out and have a proper look. I haven't had any new N-gauge locomotives or rolling stock for a long time. I've got a couple of second-hand ones to have a look at as well. There's a little bit of grease just on the bottom of there. We do have accessories pack, and there is obviously snow ploughs in there. It looks like there's extra couplings. Are they close couplings? I don't know. There's detailing pipework for the buffer beam. So if you wanted to fit those to make it look a little bit more authentic, then they are there. I tend to find that fitting them on N-gauge is just too fiddly, and I can't really get them to fit that well. Sometimes, the snow plough's fine, but some of the detailing pipes, it's very difficult. But that is the model, and it looks very nice. I wasn't sure what the Engineers Grey was going to look like, and apparently this is Era 8 in the BR Engineering Grey. So it looks nice and nicely detailed. So I think we'll have a really good close look at this on a white background, just to see if what the detail is and what the quality of the model is. So I'm hopefully the camera was all focused in on this. I know these bodies do just clip off these, so that's I'm thinking we'll have a look on the white background before I take the body off, in case I actually knock any parts off it, any of the detailed parts. So, okay then. And there we are, up close. And what a very nice model this is. Very nice paint actually. It's very nice in this Engineering's Grey. I didn't actually think it would be quite as nice as this. We do have Majority of the detail is moulded, I can see, but there is some separately fitted parts with some handrails on the front and some horns and some, looks like some steps on the bogies. They are separately fitted. So let's get a bit closer. So as you can see, the detail on the paintwork is very nice. Nice transfer printing, with the electrical flash and a nice BR logo. So let's have a look at the ends. So as you can see, we do have some separately fitted handrails there. The wipers are part of the moulding though, but they are nicely picked out. But it's a shame they're not a separate part. Buffers are not sprung, but you wouldn't expect that on a model as small as this. And I don't think I've ever seen a Graham Farish model with sprung buffers. So now let's have a look at the other side. And just looking at this, there does seem to be a small mark. And it is actually stuck to the body, so it's like a piece of plastic, moulded plastic. So there is a quality defect there. Well, that is a shame on this model. Whether I choose to send this one back or not is, I mean, it's very difficult to see from the naked eye. Once you start zooming in very close, obviously it becomes a lot more noticeable. And when you purchase a brand new one, you don't really expect any quality defects like that. I normally do purchase second-hand models, so sometimes you expect some wear from the previous owner or some slight marks or damage, but that does seem a shame. So on the underneath, no real detail, but I wasn't really expecting any. All the gears are enclosed on this model. I always find end gauge actually easier to put onto the rails, a lot easier than double O gauge for some reason. So can we get any closer on the cab detail? Hopefully this is focusing. So there is seats in there. It does look like there's some sort of control panel, but nothing is picked out. So it is just fairly basic, but you're not going to really see it at this scale, the detail inside the cab. And there is no cab lighting on this model. Okay, let's see how well this runs. It's the first time I've run this, and I'm just running it on the new test layout. And I'll explain that in the next video, what we've been working on the layout. So, does it move? Yes, nice and smooth. So, how slow does it move? They have a very good crawl. As this is a new model, I will need to run this one in. I still need to work on a new layout for running models in, so I will obviously run this in just on the oval of track, just on my dining room table. Yes, that is very impressive crawl. And as you slowly turn it up, let's try it in the opposite direction. Yes, these only have a 3-pole motor, so I wasn't expecting such a good crawl off this. Turn it up very slowly. So I could imagine on DCC be really good. Okay, let's have a look and how it runs through some points. Just on them. Have we got this going? Yep, forwards direction. Obviously this locomotive still needs running in to run at its best. Straight out of the box is a very nice runner. So what weight do we have? 93.7. So how easy is it? I did forget to show you the instructions and the paperwork that came with this model. So here we are, we've got the warranty and service there, and there is the full breakdown of parts, and obviously it does tell you how to remove, well, it doesn't actually tell you how to remove the body, but it does show it just clipping on. And there is some information on how to DCC chip that. So from what I know in the past on these, it's just a clip-on body. So let's have a look. So gently ease this off, because they do have the circuit board for the lights, which is spring-mounted contacts. Have the 6-pin DCC blanking plate, and just on the inside of the body you've got some, obviously there's some cab detail, and you've got the light boards fitted. So if you wanted to chip this, it is relatively easy, but you do need a 6-pin decoder for these. So It's not quite as common as they used to be, and they're a bit more expensive than they used to be as well now. Let's clip this body back on. Nice positive feel when it's clipped back on, so there we go. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care and have a good evening.